Hello and welcome to Service FC Stadium in Adelaide as Adelaide United take on Perth Glory in match week 17 of the Liberty A-League. It's pride on the line for Adelaide United, whose final hopes are out of reach, but still looking to finish the season strong. Perth are within reach of a spot in the top four after a 1-1 draw to Western Sydney last week. Their ability to make finals dashed, but still alive. Adelaide's captain, Isabel Hodgson, is out this week. Zoe Toland will take her position in the starting 11. Dylan Holmes will be the matchday captain. Earlier this week, Chrissy Panagaris was announced as an injury replacement for Emily Condon for the season. She will start on the bench. For Perth, a few changes for the side that drew last week, with Sarah Kane and Hannah Blake starting for the Glory. Ala Mastro-Antonio and Alana Jancheski will feature from the bench. See Fiona Warts, the 2021-2022 Julie Dolan medalist and Golden Boot winner. She hasn't been able to recapture that same form this season, but just scoring a solitary goal, which she did in her side's loss against Melbourne Victory in January. This is her first start for Adelaide since that same game well over a month ago. And Natasha Rigby on screen, she has plenty to be happy and celebrate from recently. She scored her first ever A-League women goal last week in her 90th appearance. Adelaide United coach Adrian Stenter was crowned the A-League Women Coach of the Year last season after guiding his team to their first ever finals appearance. His Adelaide United side have not lost to the Glory at home since December 2016, and he'll be looking to uphold that record. And Sarah Kane on screen, she was the Football Victoria joint gold medalist last season with Perth Glory teammate Sophia Sakalis. Melinda J. Barbieri will be kicking us off, and Adelaide will be scoring to the right of your screen for this first half. Foot chase on between Blake and Holmes. And it really is the fight for pride on the line for both teams. Glory, not to be discounted after last week's draw, still very much in the race for finals. They are just 4 points behind Melbourne Victory and 1 point behind Canberra United. Those two sides will be facing off next week. So Perth, if they do manage to get all 3 points this afternoon, very much still in this race for finals. Barbieri. McCormick. Senko. The ball just going between Sarah Hinson. Adelaide Grove stands tall. And a very threatening Isabella Folletto was coming through. First real opportunity in this game. A quick look and see Isabella Folletto. Just went past the legs of Waldress and Sarah Hinton with an attempted shot, but Grove was there and standing tall. Waldress, she scored last week against Canberra. And Hodgson was just the ball over the top, and Rigby just loses her foot, and a strong block, and will lead to the first corner of this game. And another quick look, Rigby just loses her footing on the pitch, and Hodgson just streaming through. High delivery in to the back post, just no one there, and it will be Perth's ball. And it was a foul there given against Adelaide. Another look in at that corner. Yeah, just the foul there for holding the shirt against Jenna McCormick. McCormick directly into Hinson. Potential for a turnover here. Hinson versus McCormick. She loses out the battle between the two bodies. Barbieri to Sasaki. And here comes Holmes. She scored last time. And just over the top. Another look at that run of play. Dylan Holmes, she was pushing through. She has the captain's armband today. And Rigby just, that battle with words still continuing on. And here come the Glory. Sarah Kane still retaining possession. But running out of space just along that touchline. Sarah Hinson wins the foul for Glory. She's their highest scorer in this matchday squad. Hannah Lowry with the free kick duties. She scored off a dead ball situation already this season. What can she do from here? Beck Mackey just having some words to the players about appropriate body standards and defensive lines. Tall ball into Turner. From Waldrop, she scored off one last week. It would have been an own goal for her own team if not for Adelaide Grove pushing it over her bar. Brilliant save from Grove to keep her team in it. Bowler just giving chase, putting her body in it. Resulting in a goal kick for Adelaide. Perth Glory just looking more attack-minded in the last 5 minutes. Possession starting to swing more their way. A bit more time with the ball spent in their attacking half. But here come Adelaide. Holmes looks to release Wirtz. Takes her time. Holmes again. Holmes goes long, but misses the target and goes wide. It will be a goal kick for Glory. Dylan Holmes, she scored the last time these two sides faced each other. Seems very keen. And just a head clash there. Jenna McCormick able to get straight up, but looks like Sophia Sakala still on the ground. Heavy head clash between the two. And a great showing from the Red Army here in Adelaide today. Great to see so many fans out at the stadiums. And Jenna McCormick to get us back underway. Adelaide still in possession. Fiona Wirtz, she goes for goal and just over the top. Another opportunity for Adelaide. They keep pushing forward. They're really trying to go for goal just outside the box. Fiona Wirtz, the solitary goal so far this season. She wants another one. Just dances around the edge of the box, just makes her way inside before the ball. That shot just dips over the top. Lowry. Perth Glory restarting this game with much more frantic energy, keen to get the ball moving around and forward. Hodgson can't really find an option coming forward, really taking her time before making this throw. Has the ball delivered right back to her. Long ball over the top. Perth Glory just have, and Barbieri managed to go for the steal against Carroll, retains possession. Here goes Works, and again, wide. Adelaide just looking that little bit more threatening, that little bit more hungry when it comes to goal. Barbieri just doing so much work to continue winning possession for a team. Holmes, miscommunication between her and Tolan, and Sakalis is free with time and space in front of her. She releases Sarah Hinson, and it will be an offside. A real good opportunity for Perth to make it 1-0 away from home. You can see Sakalis just releasing Hinson there on the ball, and just a one-on-one with the keeper, unfortunately deemed offside. Rigby now with the run. Hannah Blake releases Rigby again. We saw her score from her run last week. What can she do here? Natasha Rigby goes wide and just cleared from Adelaide. Sakalis went for the goal, but what a run from Perth Glory. Again, Natasha Rigby, she was so dangerous last week. That run down that right wing, that's when she scored. And Sakalis, just that ball behind it, almost tried to scorpion kick it in. Successfully able to clear it in the end. And lots of changes of possession still, as we see these final seconds tick down for the first half. Rigby just taking up valuable time. And Beck Mackey has called the end of this first half. A lot of possession changes in this game, with Adelaide just looking that slightly more threatening when holding possession a bit more. A lot of patience on the ball as they move it from their own defensive half. But Perth, not to be discounted, they have had some opportunities, and Sasaki, that woman on screen, really putting her body on the line, really controlling that midfield for Adelaide United. It is Adelaide United 0, Perth Glory 0. And the second half is underway with Perth Glory shooting to the right of your screen. And no changes at the halftime. As we see, captain Natasha Rigby with the ball in hand. Hinson to Rigby. Adelaide keen to move quickly with the counter. Barbieri really pushing through a storm of Glory bodies. Wirtz finds Westland. Westland attempts to retain possession, but Sasaki really putting her body on the line and just clutching her forehead there. A mountain load of work she's been undertaking in this midfield for Adelaide, and just another look. And just almost looks like an awkward knee to the head there as she was trying to retain her balance. And Lowry with time and space. No one behind her. Hannah Lowry moving a bit wide. Jenna McCormick just applying pressure. Attempts to use some fancy footwork, but McCormick able to clear the ball. Hinson pushes it forward. Lowry. And Hannah Blake! She has scored for Perth Glory! But some confusion in the lead up as Walter's just down. But that will be a goal for Hannah Blake. Just her 5th appearance in the Liberty A-League and her 2nd goal. Sasaki finds Barbieri, but Perth able to mop up the ball. Anton. Westland. Adelaide using time and patience to move the ball forward. And Westland again, retaining control of the ball. Finds Bowler. Lawrence just causing disruption. Bowler again, pushing it forward. Here comes Dylan Holmes. Dylan Holmes again with the follow-up. And it goes in. Dylan Holmes has scored in consecutive games against Perth. She is their captain today. She has stood up for Adelaide United, restoring the balance to 1-1. And it was a scrappy lead up, but she had the eye for the goal and the eye for the follow-up. Really showing some strong leadership. Really should have been cleared and picked up by Morgan Aquino, but it doesn't matter to Dylan Holmes. She has her goal. Blake releases Rigby. Hinson finds Lowry. Lowry looking for Sakalis. And Sarah Lawrence is trying to get that ball over the top, Sadie Lawrence. And another look at that Dylan Holmes goal. She went for the first shot and then followed up and just fell through the hands of Aquino. Folletta to Hannah Lowry. Opportunity for the Glory. Hannah Blake just watches it flash past her. And again, Hannah Lowry causing all sorts of problems in attack. Opportunity there, Hannah Blake directly in front of goal. Goes out wide. She was been so close to doubling her tally this afternoon. Well, just moving forward. Finds Hodgson. And shouts for a penalty. Wirtz remains on the ground and it will be a corner from the looks of it for Adelaide. Another look at that opportunity. Wirtz running through and Kim Carroll, was her elbow too high? Did it impede? And it will be a free kick for Adelaide just outside the box. And Kim Carroll has picked up a yellow card for her troubles for Perth Glory. Beck Mackey just setting up the wall into an appropriate place. Barbieri looks to be taking the free kick for Adelaide. She's yet to score for Adelaide this season. Barbieri, and a brilliant save from Aquino. That was a beautiful curling shot around the wall for Mindy Barbieri. But Aquino just pushing it out of the way. So those changes happening at the back. Hannah Lowry coming off, Demi Klozakis coming on, and Sarah Kane coming off, and Ella Mastrantonio coming on for the Glory. Some very attacking-minded changes. Adelaide, long ball in. Wertz is there, and Wertz has got her goal! Her first start in over a month, and she has been looking for it all afternoon. And just like that, Adelaide are in front for the first time in this game. What a streaming run of play from Adelaide, making something out of nothing, and there was no other option. But Fiona Wertz, she's doubled her tally for the season. And it is a spicy affair between these two sides. There has been so many fouls and just no need for niceness. The players aren't keen to give back the ball because there is so much importance on this game, importance on this result. And Chrissy Panagaris goes for her shot. Wouldn't that be a way to open your account in the Liberty A-League, Chrissy Panagaris? She scored so many last year. Can she score here on her debut? Perth have not won in Adelaide since 2016, and it doesn't look like this will be changing anytime soon. Kulazakis with the last-minute opportunity, and Abby Green, Adelaide Grove stands tall. Adelaide Grove keeping her side in these final minutes. Adelaide pushing forward. Panagaris. Here come Perth again. We enter almost the 10th minute of time added on. Blake, Rigby. And that is the final whistle. Adelaide ends their defeated run with their first win since December. Perth finished their unbeaten run with their first loss since New Year's Day. And that is pretty much the end of their hopes to make finals. And Adelaide, aren't they thrilled with these 3 points today? Adelaide Grove standing so tall in the final minutes of this game to deny an almost certain opportunity at goal. And it is Adelaide United 2, Perth Glory 1.